This series builds heat, preparing the core muscles to support your upper body training. You will need a stretch belt or a towel. We begin with the warm-up. Lift your knees toward your chest while freely swinging your arms from your shoulders, gradually increasing the tempo of the movement. You will notice an increase in your breathing, heart rate, and body temperature. We lift for about 30 seconds with linear lines that are parallel, and the next 30 seconds with a rotation from your torso, opposite elbow across the thigh. Be mindful of the posture while you're moving, posture being ears over shoulders and shoulders over hips. Remember to bring your knee to the elbow. This gives you the opportunity to focus on deep breathing, which helps to connect the body to the mind, bringing you into the moment and holistically preparing you for any sport or activity. Now we come down to the floor for forearm plank. Place your elbows underneath your shoulders, hands ahead of the elbows, fingers spread out, palms down. I am doing a more basic variation with legs bent, feet on the floor. Feel the energy from the crown of the head to the soles of the feet. Breathe. This is your first core activity. Again, inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. Equal length, inhale to exhale. Keep the shoulders rolled down and back into your upper body. Keep the legs active. Most importantly, keep your core active, your abdominal muscles. Feel the back of the neck long. Eye gaze slightly ahead of your fingertips. And then sit back into child's pose, separating your knees slightly and releasing the shoulders. Reach the arms forward. Tailbone drops. And now we set up for straight arm plank, placing your hands directly underneath your shoulders. Once again, I'm doing more basic version with legs bent. Fred more advanced with straight legs. Roll the shoulders down and back. Keep the eye gaze slightly beyond the fingertips, and we hold. Feeling the length of the spine, feeling the core strength. Breathe. Have the hands spread equally out on the floor. Pull the abdominals in. Feel the tailbone drop. Feel the energy from the crown of the head to the soles of the feet. Strength within stillness. The upper body is waking up. It's alive. It's active. Keep the elbows soft. Avoid locking the elbow joints. Remember, it's muscle as opposed to joint activity. And then sit back into child's pose again. This time, turn the palms up to the ceiling. Relax the shoulders. Keep the palms up to the ceiling. Let the tailbone drop. Breathe. Recover. Now we come up to push-ups, hands slightly wider than your shoulders, fingertips turned in slightly. I'm doing bent leg basic variation. Fred is doing more challenging, straight. Lower down to the floor and up. Inhale, lower the chest. Exhale, come up. Inhale down. Exhale on the effort, which is coming up from the push-up. Keep the torso in a straight line from the crown of the head to the hips. Remember, inhale down, exhale up. Breathe, that circular breath, circular movement. Keep the energy through the crown of the head. Keep the abdominals alert. Keep them engaged. Little faster, maybe a little lower, or less challenging but still intense, stay a little higher. And breathe. Inhale down, exhale up. And sit back into child's pose again, palms downward. Feel the length of the spine, feel the shoulders recover. And then come up, and now we will find the tricep muscles. Place the legs ahead of you, place the hands behind your hips, slightly wider than your shoulders, thumbs facing your hips, and start to bend the elbows. bend and up. Keep the hips high. Keep the tailbone tucked up just slightly. Keep the abdominals in. Keep the chin open. And really dip from the elbows out to the side with the elbows. Bend and straighten. Bend without locking the elbows. Breathe. Inhale down, exhale up. Even breath. Again, I'm doing the more basic variation. Hold. Shift your weight back to your arms. Bend the elbows one more time. Pull the abdominals in strongly. Down, lift, little pulses. Tiny pulses, a little faster. Feeling the triceps awaken. And mindfully sit down. Crossing one leg over the other. Now we will stretch the upper body. Take your stretch belt or towel. Place the hands very wide on the towel or the stretch belt. And then open the chest by lowering the arms slightly behind your shoulders, down, then all the way behind you as far as you can go, then to the front. Go back as far as you can, where your range of motion is comfortable. Avoid any forced activity. Dip to the left. Look over your right shoulder, opening the chest even more. Open your right shoulder back. Gaze toward your right arm. Breathe. Feel energy in the chest, the heart, the lungs. Dip over to your right side. Open your left shoulder. Gaze to the left. Inhale, exhale. Open the stretch more on the exhale. Come back to center and then lower the belt down. Now reach both arms in front of you. Take your left elbow over your right. Fred will be doing a modified version of top arm being straight. Reach the arms away from the body. Breathe. Now move the arms to your right and glance over your left shoulder. Keep the chin open. Enjoy. Come back. A well-earned stretch. Shift. Right elbow over left elbow. Reach the arms forward and away from the body first. Keeping the shoulders over your hips, move your arms to your left and look over your right shoulder. Make sure the shoulders are pressing down. Feel long in the spine. Keep the hips grounded. And once again, go deeper on the stretch on the exhale. Come back to center, untwine the arms. Bring your left hand between the shoulder blades, left elbow by your ear. Reach your right arm around to try to clasp your left hand. Fred is doing a more basic variation using a belt or your towel to give you arm's length. I'm clasping the hands and then gently just try to pull the hands away from each other as they're clasped or holding on to the belt. Switch. Bring your right hand between the shoulder blades. Wrap your left arm underneath and try to clasp the hands or the belt. And again, feel the muscles lengthen, the balance, giving them that full range of flexibility with strength, which will enhance any activity. Strength and range of motion. Again, be aware of your posture and release the belt, release the hands, the arms. And now take your left hand to the right side of your head and then gently drop your left ear to your left shoulder as you walk your right arm out from the shoulder area. Feel the distance between your right ear and your right shoulder. Breathe. Feel the posture, ears over shoulders. Feel the abdominals come up and we change. Bring your right hand to the left side of your head and gently dip your right ear toward your right shoulder. Walk your left hand out. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Again, shoulders remain over hips, abdominals pulled in and up. Hips are level on the floor. And come back to center. Roll the shoulders back and down. Inhale. Exhale, roll back. Reverse the circle, forward. Roll back and forward with your shoulders. and release, enjoying that newly found upper body strength and flexibility.